MTV VMAs last night. I love that here in 2019 we still have a network that doesn't play music videos honoring music videos. There are no rules anymore. That being said, the MTV Music Awards, although it may not be a big deal to some, I have certainly absolutely aged out of the demographic that this matters to. Still kind of a big deal. I was still pretty impressed with who showed up last night at the Video Music Awards. I didn't watch most of it. I did catch the end of the show, and I did find it interesting that they went all old school. Queen Latifah, Naughty by Nature, Redman, all closed out the show because it was in New Jersey. It was at The Rock, the Prudential Center in Jersey. So they were doing this whole Jersey thing. They had Vinny Pastore from The Sopranos there, with a couple of the other members, Di Matteo there, and who's the other one I love that played the daughter, Meadow. She was there, so they did the whole Jersey Italian thing, and they had Sebastian Maniscalco as host, which I think helped bring some of the older demographic to the show. That's why I kind of checked it out, because I was like, I wonder what Sebastian is doing. As it turned out, he really did not do much. I don't think they let him do much. But it's all about the pop music in the current era, and I was stunned to see that Billie Eilish, not stunned, but I was surprised that Billie Eilish beat out Lizzo for Best New Artist. Lizzo did perform. I got a little bit of that. You know, I'm obsessed with Lizzo. Big fan of the Lizzo.
Help me with your car wheel, just a little. You're supposed to hold me down, but you holding me back, and that's a sound.
I find it amazing, too. Lizzo performed in front of a gigantic inflatable rear end. I mean, I was saying this before early on in the show here. I was super impressed with the staging of the event. Like, you know, I know people watching budgets and, you know, money is always tight in business these days. Whoever is stage decorating for the Video Music Awards has no budget. They can't. The staging, there was moving screens, there was all this stuff. They were digitally putting stuff. It was great. I can't even imagine how much they must have spent on this one event. But I would have loved to have been in the meeting where Lizzo or her people, whoever, was like, I'm excited to be here. I would love to perform. Lizzo, we're excited to have you. What would you like the stage? Do you have an idea? I do have an idea, yes. I would like a gigantic, oversized, inflatable rear end on the stage behind me as I perform. Okay, all right. Well, we'll look into that. We'll look in. We'll see if we can make that happen. I do have a way. I do have another note. Oh, okay, Lizzo, go ahead. I would also like it to have a massive orange thong just right up in the crack. That would be great if you can get that. Okay. Think we can make that happen. Is there a reason why you want it to be inflatable? Yeah, because I want a couple of people behind it jiggling it around as I perform. That's why. That's why it's got to be an inflatable. You can't just put it up on the screen. Got to have the jiggle. This is a note to EHM management. Although I do love the background that Jen designed for the Morning Show with Anthony here on the Morning Show with Anthony vlogs, studio. I would like a gigantic inflatable rear end with a bright orange. See, because what do they do? Where's this? I want to know right now, morning after, where's the huge inflatable rear end? That's what I want to know. Where's the bulbous, huge inflatable rear end? Where is that sitting right now? Because are they going to ever use that again? Is Lizzo going to take that out on tour with her? I'm not sure. If it's just going to sit in a warehouse somewhere, let's put it behind your old pal Ant. It will really enhance the Morning Show with Anthony vlog. I think it would be great. I like Lizzo a lot. I'm a huge fan of hers. I like jazz flute live band Lizzo better than pop presentation. Got a lot of dancers behind her Lizzo. I would like to incorporate the huge inflatable rear end behind the jazz flute playing and the band portion. I just don't know if those two worlds mix. Missy Elliott was given the Video Vanguard Award. That's sort of the Lifetime Achievement Award. And at one point, she was shouting out videos that she was watching when she was growing up that influenced her. And she mentioned somebody that I thought was so interesting. And when she said this person, it just immediately clicked for me because I've watched Missy Elliott's videos. I've listened to her music. I consider myself a fan. Maybe not a huge fan, but I'm a fan. And when she said this name, I was like, oh my God, absolutely. And it was the kind of thing where the light bulb went off where I can't believe I've never connected these two artists together before because she's a hip hop artist. And the artist that she names, not a hip hop artist, but eccentric, crazy, a little nutty, a little off center, a little off kilter. And her videos are the same way. And when she said the name, I was like, oh my God, of course he influenced her. It's so obvious now, but it's not something you put together right away. Here's Missy Elliott from the VMAs last night, audio courtesy of MTV.
And people videos that I watched, I wanted to say these names. Busta Rhymes, he is an inspiration to me. Janet Jackson, Peter Gabriel, I've watched Madonna videos, and MTV, I am so humbly grateful. I thank y'all. Nina.
So Peter Gabriel, like, oh my God, of course. Like you watch a Peter Gabriel video and then you go back and watch some of Missy Elliott's stuff. There's an obvious correlation there between those two. You can tell she was influenced by his early work. And it's kind of the reason why, you know, I miss the importance of MTV because, like, how fantastic was Peter Gabriel's music? And then you used to watch those music videos of his, and it was just like, you know, him flying in the plane. It was animation and groundbreaking work. Groundbreaking work. Even though I do miss MTV, I think that the importance of YouTube and Facebook video is really sort of bringing the visuals back to music and making that an important thing. To wrap up our little recap of the VMAs last night, I thought Sebastian Maniscalco was hilarious as always. He's one of the funniest people going today. I was really interested to see how they would use him since he's really not in the demo of the typical MTV demo, but he played up his whole Italian heritage and being in Jersey, and he did have a couple of funny moments that I think you would enjoy. This is the first thing he said when he came out to a big plume of fog and smoke.
Listen, I didn't mean to come out to a cloud of smoke, but backstage my mother's frying zucchini. It's not really her fault. She's making it for 20,000 people tonight. So we cracked the window and hopefully this all clear out for the Devil's home opener.
I thought that was pretty cute. And I could totally see his mom in the back there frying up some zucchini. Second bit from Sebastian that I enjoyed.
Man, what a night. We're celebrating music the way it always was intended. In a hockey rink in the middle of Newark.
And then after telling everybody that MTV has 26 cameras on him and you could put your phones away and just enjoy the show, he talked about being in Jersey, having come from Los Angeles.
I am so glad to be here. I've been here for a week in New Jersey. I'm from Los Angeles, where everybody's riding around in a bird scooter, taking photos of themselves in front of a wall, and everybody with an iPhone apparently is an influencer. Now listen, New Jersey doesn't have time for that, all right? Jersey has had one influencer for the past 40 years, and that's Bruce Springsteen.
And the crowd went nuts for Bruce. How about that? A couple of Bruces chanting up from the rafters there. See, everybody thinks the young kids don't know what time it is, but they know Bruce, that's for sure. Quick little recap of the VMAs. I thought it was a good show. Honestly, from what I saw of it, some of the performances were pretty good, pretty eye-catching. Serious void of rock representation in there, but what are you going to do? That's the sign of the times. It's not the popular genre of music right now. But I thought Sebastian did a good job. I thought Lizzo was great. I thought Missy Elliott was certainly worthy of a Lifetime Achievement honor. And I'm curious to see how they're going to follow this up next year.